Hey y'all. Okay, this is Beauty by Baby Doll coming to y'all with a beat. Okay, a beat. In this video, I will be showing you how to do this natural, like everyday look, soft glam, I guess you could call it. Yeah. So if you'd like to figure out how to do this look, you feel me? Keep watching. Hi guys. All right, so starting off with the face, I will be using a Milani face primer in the shade 02 Prime Light. I'll just be taking that and blending it in to my face with a BH Cosmetics brush. I actually got this brush in an 11-piece set for Christmas. This is the number 2 brush. Next, I'll be taking the Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer. This shade is a couple shades lighter than my skin tone. I'm going to be putting that on my lids and then blending it out with the Real Techniques setting brush in 402. Next, I'll be adding Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Powder in the shade 8040 Banana. And I'll be putting that on my lids just to set the concealer, and then I'll be setting my brows too. Dusting the excess powder off and then taking my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in the palette medium to dark. I'll be taking that contour shade and going in my crease with that. So I'm taking that and blending it out with an e.l.f. Blending brush. Now with that same contour palette, I'll be taking the highlight shade and using my finger to put the shade onto my lid. Now usually I put shades on my lid with a brush, but I find that with some shimmer shades they deposit better when you use your finger. Next, I'll be taking an e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Black and just doing a quick little wing. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 525 Deep Golden. And I'm taking that same number 2 BH Cosmetic brush that I used to apply my primer. I'm going to take that and apply this all over the face. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer. This is not the same shade that I used on my lid. This is a shade that's a little closer to my skin tone. I'm blending this out with the same Real Techniques setting brush that I used earlier. Now I'm going in with the lighter shade, as you can see, and I'm not going to use as much as I used of the first shade because this is just a highlight. So I'm just blending out the edges. Actually works a little better if you let it dry down first. After that concealer's all blended out, I'll be taking the Real Techniques brush and the banana powder from earlier, and I will be setting all the places that I put concealer. I tap it, you can see me tapping it. A little goes a long way. Next, I'll be taking the black Radiance contour palette that we used earlier. I'll be taking that darkest shade that we used in our crease and applying it to my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin, and then my nose. The brush that I'm using for the face contour is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush in the brush 200. I'm gonna blend that out with an AOA Studio F14 brush. It's from Shop Miss A. I got it for $1. I'll be taking an e.l.f. flat shadow brush and the same contour shade, and I will be applying that to the sides of my nose and up into my crease. Now I'm just blending that out with a blending brush to make it, you know, look more put together, blending it into the concealer and stuff. Next, I'm going to go on with the Real Techniques blush brush in the brush 400, and then take my Milani Baked Powder blush in the shade 02 Rose d'Oro, if I'm saying that right. And I'm going to add that to my cheeks, a little on my forehead and my nose, and then my chin. I just recently, in the last year, started using blush, and I find that blush warms the face up a lot more. Next, I'll be taking the highlight shade in the contour palette that I used earlier on an AOA highlight brush, and I'll be applying that to my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and my upper lip. I'll be taking an AOA F16 small flat brush and then depositing some of that highlight shade into the inner corners of my eyes, my tear ducts, just to give the face a pop. Next, I'll be setting with 2 setting sprays. The first one I'm going to go in with is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Illuminating Setting Spray in the shade Glow. Spray that on my face, then I'll take the Wet n Wild Photofocus Setting Spray in Natural Finish. I find that when I set my face with a sponge, it just melts all the products together better. All right, I added some lashes, Beauty Supply lashes, and a little lip gloss, and that is the end of that look. And comment, and subscribe. Thanks.